How are you doing, YouTube fam? Hope you are going on well. It's Biriziki Vlogs here. I'm back again with another video. You're welcome to my channel. Biriziki is a Kisii girl from Nyamira County. Nyamira is found in Kenya and Kenya is found in Africa. You might be wondering why I'm repeating on that, but it's on for the new subscribers. They gotta know where I'm coming from, so you are very welcome. Make sure you watch till the end. Make sure you subscribe, since I'm in a road to 1,000 subscribers. That will help for my YouTube to get into the monetization period, because I'm not yet there. So you are welcome to the family of Biriziki Vlogs. And for those who are watching without subscribing, like, why are you not subscribing? Make sure you subscribe. I'll leave you with subscribe. Today's video is gonna be about cooking. I'm gonna be making supper for Matinde's family. That one favorite Kenyan meal, chapati and beans. Yeah, I found too it's someone's favorite meal here, so I gotta do something like make them a sweeter meal. You are welcome to follow step by step. I'm gonna make soft mandazis. Yeah, welcome. Soft chapatis. We're going to use 2 kg of piece of flour. We'll add a bit of salt. Some sugar cubes. I've added 3 tablespoons. Let me cook up. Then mix. I'm using hot water to cook the chapati. So this is hot boiled water. You add bit by bit while mixing. You can't use your hand, it will burn you, because it's hot boiled water. With hot boiled water, you have to be careful, because if you put it in excess, it will be too soft that you won't be able to roast even a single duck. So you just careful, step by step while mixing. I did the whole process step by step. That's why right now I have to take you step by step. And it's a rainy season. We are cooking while it's still raining. Now you use your hands to burn, because while mixing it was clean. Use your hands to mix. A drop of water. Then you add cooking oil. Just arrange the bottle. Concentrate the content. A quarter a cup cooking oil. I add more oil. That just a bit of that and make one big chapati and then cut it into pieces. How do they call this one big? My cameraman today, camera lady today doesn't want to talk. Just flatten it, then apply some cooking oil. Some people do apply, some don't apply. It's you to decide. This, it makes layered chapatis when you apply like this. You apply all over. Then cut and roll. We are doing this so that it can't stick to the table. That's big. Ukosha ujazishika sneeze. Niongelele. Siuonge. Hey. Unge-explainige aje chapati? I've just taken one chapati, put it on a heated pan, because with me I always put them first with no cooking oil, then later on do the cooking oil while I've done all of them. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do with all the chapatis. So you take one rounder and just flatten it, make it flat. With me, most of the time, the first one, today it's the first time the first one comes out round. This was the first one. Mostly, it comes out with a different shape. And then the second one comes out a little bit round, and then the final ones now start going round. It's like the first one this is the first time I'm doing that. While flattening it, you can do like this. You'll feel some areas are plumpy like here, so you place there your rolling pin like that. Hope your day is going on well. Mine too as well is going on well too. While watching the video, make sure you like, share, comment down below. Tell me where you're watching from. And tell a person to subscribe, and welcome to the family. It's just a simple process. While rolling it, it's as simple. Some people get it hard. At times you can't even make it soft, make a dough soft. You just follow the steps that I've given and you'll make a soft chapati. Because we are using a charcoal stove, that's why you have to be in a quicker mode. There's no way to reduce the heat. If it could be a gas, you can easily reduce the heat. While growing up, I've remembered something. When my mama used to cook chapatis, she could sit here and I could like another kid here, another one here. And when one of them has become ready, all of us we could want to cut it into pieces and share. I don't know if your kids do that, but with us we usually did that. And that thing has come, it's like it has come into our kids too. My sister's kid, he's also doing that. He always comes down where you are, sit with the chair. While cooking, the first chapati is always his. Hey, do you always do that with your kid? Comment down below. And if you, another thing with chapatis, there is this religion that every Friday they have to do chapatis, the SDAs. That's what they do. I don't know which religion you come from. With me, I come from a Seventh-day Adventist religion. And something funny, we always go to church on a Saturday. And something funny is, every Friday, you get to usually do chapatis. Like, it's something in us. We have to do it always. We always do chapatis. I don't know with you. Do you have a day in a week that you have to do chapatis? They serve well. They serve the purpose, because when you do Friday evening on the chapatis, when you go to church, they say the church manual. I don't know. I've never read the church manual, but they say you are not supposed to do anything on a Sabbath. So most of the Seventh-day Adventists, they usually make chapatis on Friday, and then on Saturday morning, they eat using breakfast. If you are making tea, you eat tea and chapati. If it's porridge, porridge and chapati. Then waking up, making some mandazis or going to look for bread, they serve breakfast, supper combined. That's what that usually happens. Make sure you want to support me, you know. I told you, comment down below. I'm requesting you to comment down below, because one of the things that will help me with the comment section is that my YouTube video and YouTube channel can be recommended to other viewers to view it and come support me. That's the way I do it. My YouTube is not yet under monetization, because when you are being monetized, you have to reach a certain watch hour, that is 4,000 watch hours, and you have to be at 1,000 subscribers. I'm not yet there. We are road to 180 subscribers. I hope this day, before it comes to an end, I have reached 180 subscribers. That's my prayer. Subscribe. It's not good when you're making a video and people are not subscribing. It's heartbreaking, you know. But subscribe. That's what I'm praying. We'll serve the chapatis with beans. Some people, when they are making them, they just do one, put it in the hot pot. With me, I don't know how to do that. I always combine them. And if you wanna know me more, ask a question down below. I might start doing lives, and with lives, I'll need questions from you, asking me what you wanna know more about me. In my family, I repeat that we are 4 siblings, 2 boys and 2 girls. My sister, I have an elder sister. I'm a second born in my family, and there is my brother who follows me and a younger brother, and my sister has a baby boy. We call him Kenji. If you watch from the previous videos, I think you've seen a certain boy who loves speaking in English. He likes saying, make sure you subscribe, comment, and hit that bell notification and share. He likes saying that. That's my sister's son. Yeah, we are only 4, and my mom happened to pass. It's been 7 months now since she passed. May her soul rest in peace. I'll one day do a story of what happened and create awareness of what really happened, because if you are in that situation that she was in, I'd say family members should be closer to you, because it was a painful period for her and a painful period for us too. Losing her was something we never expected. Like, it came abrupt and it hit us really hard. We never expected that we were going to lose her, because you know something funny, I don't know why, when someone is going to die, they usually get healed. You go to the hospital and you are being told your patient is okay, there is no sickness, and they start showing changes of of health, but within some few weeks, it was like a period of 2 weeks after she'd shown good health. It was a period of 2 weeks, and then she succumbed to death. We never expected that she was going to die. I'd say so. I'll do her story and create awareness. For those who have sick parents at home or sick siblings, we pray that they have a quick recovery. It's not good when you lose someone and you feel like it was not yet their time to go. That's what I feel till today, because if you've ever lost someone unexpectedly, you feel like a punch of pain. At times, you look at her, like when I look at my mom's pictures, I feel a lot of pain. I'll be like, why did it happen? Did she really have to go? She should have waited some time at least. But let's say it was God's plan that it happened like that. And I always say, may God rest in peace. God said, I'll take away your pain and you'll be fine. Take it. God took it completely. I remember when she died, I really wanted like to go to God and ask him why. Why did you do that? I was in really lots of pain. But right now, I'm like trying to live and go past that. Though it's a wound that will never heal. If you've lost someone you know, even if it goes for how many years, you will always remember. It's like a memory embedded deep in your mind. You will always remember. I always pray for the sick. Like, if you have a sick person, they are gonna heal in Jesus' name. You know, when my mom was sick, it even made me know how to pray. I didn't know how to pray, let me tell you guys. I didn't know at all, but it made me strong, and I even started knowing how to pray because I prayed. She could cry in pain, days and nights. She could cry in pain. I could go to God and ask God why. I'll one day do the whole of the story of what really happened, how it started until the end. With us here in the village, it's been raining. Hey, God, at times when it rains, I'm like, hey, these are blessings. It's been raining, really raining. Even right now, it stopped like, let me say 30 minutes ago. That's when it stopped and darkness hit, because the clouds are all over. Darkness just hit. I don't know if your area is raining like here in the village. And my stay at Matinde's place, Brian Vapour's place, and Freshi's home, it's been welcoming. They're so welcoming people. This is like my 4th time I'm coming here. The previous times, they were not yet YouTubers, I could say. They had not yet started the YouTube. Last time I was here, it was the December period. The Christmas period. I stayed here for like a week. I came with my family, all of them. We came to stay here because we didn't have anywhere to go. We didn't feel like going home. It was like we were opening fresh wounds. So Matilde told us, I invite you to share a Christmas with us. We did share a Christmas with them. And then we went back to our usual self when it came. It was on 30th, before that first came. We went back to our usual self. The other days I had come, we could come from school, direct from campus, till here, then I connect here and go back to Kisii. That's what we'll do. Because when you are traveling from Nairobi to here, Nyabohanse, our long distance buses pay the same travel fee. The travel fee that we pay from Nyabohansi to Nairobi and from Nairobi to Kisii is the same. So to cut on cost than going home then coming back here, that's like we cut on cost. We could come here direct, then when I'm going back home, I go there from here. It could cut the cost. How I came to know Matinde Africa, I'd say I knew Matinde Africa, it was in the year 2019 when we were first years in campus. From my end, I knew she was lost. We were looking for where to get our school IDs because we had taken pictures during the admission day. Then they gave us a 7 working day period for us to pick up, then to go pick them. We went picking them. We were from class and she was like, have you gone picking your ID? I told her no. And with her too, it happened to be the same. So we said, let's escort each other. And something funny, our parents by then had not put us in school hostels. No, we were staying with relatives in Nairobi. So if you know Nairobi, with her, she was staying at a place known as Witedia. With me, I was staying at a place known as Juja. So Juja is ahead of Witedia from Thika. We could go in the same vehicle. She could alight. It was just 30 shillings from Thika town to Witedia. With me, it was 50 shillings from Thika town to Juja. So we could go in the same vehicle. She could alight at Witedia and me, I could proceed to Juja. That's how we came to be friends. We started buying each other lunch. Today it's you, tomorrow it's me. Or when you don't have money, I could buy today. The day you have money, you could buy for the other. That's how we came to be best friends. And then after we went for our long holiday, the coronavirus hit. That was 2020. The coronavirus hit. After hitting, we stayed home for it was 2020 January. We were to stay for a long holiday from January till April. That's our long holiday. But the coronavirus started on 2019. But when it came to Africa, it was in 2020. In Kenya, I remember it was in 2020 February. If I'm not wrong, that's when the coronavirus hit and it extended. So when we were supposed to go back to school for our 2.1 semester, that's how we call it in Kenya, second year first semester. We say it's a 2.1 semester. When we were supposed to go for a 2.1, we didn't get to go because the lockdown was there. So the online study started, but we did only theory online. I remember there is this common units like entrepreneurship we did then, communication skill we did then, critical thinking, this common units. If you are in a health field, a medical field, you know most of the units you can't do them online. They need you to be physically there. So we did these common units that you get to share with those people who are studying on other courses. And then I remember we did this unit. It was biochemistry. I don't know whoever prepared the timetable. Why did they put biochemistry online? That unit is full of maths. If you've done that, if you are a medic and you know that, it's full of maths. They did put it online. We were like, why? Something lucky during the exams and the cuts, they said we won't do them, we'll extend them to the following semester. Luckily on September we went back to school. We were told that September we are going back to school, but there were some cautions given. You should 1 kilometer walk 1 kilometer apart, sit in class 1 kilometer apart, use a mask. We went to a university where when you are passing through the gate, you have to use biometrics. If you know a biometric, you Some you use a finger, some you put your hand. As we could enter a certain code, it's like an identification number for the school, yours, and then you put your hand, and then the gate will open for you. But when we went back, we got the system was removed, and you are only doing your ID, no entering any numbers. Just do your ID, go in. That's how we did. And when we went, it was during September, we decided, you know what, let's rent a house and stay together. We stayed with another lady who's known as Berlin. We will get to meet her one day. She was the funniest of them funniest ladies. So we were staying, the three of us, in that, it was a unit studio, a bed-sitter. If you know a bed-sitter, it's just a room with a washroom like that and a wardrobe. If one day I get a clip of that studio apartment, it was the cutest studio apartment. We were always in peace. We could share. It was always fun. I wish she was here. I know she'll watch this and say, oh, you remember them stories. It was fun. When you are broke, you won't even know you are broke, because when I'm broke, Matilde has something she'll be supporting. If the two of us we are broke, the other third party had something to support us. Like, we never that, though there were struggles, there are times that we could go broke, all of us. Imagine you are broke, all of you are broke. While you are broke, all of you call your parents and they are like, we don't have money. So you have to like survive. I remember there is this meal we once cooked. Oh, everything has ended. Cooking ugali had ended. The cooking flour had ended. Rice had ended. I remember it was only half a cup of rice and some spaghettis that were so little. You know what we did? We did take the spaghetti, cut them into pieces, and take the small rice, mix. We cooked all of it together for it to be enough. We didn't have even the tomatoes. We didn't have even cooking oil. We just took the container that had the cooking oil, put in hot water, rinse, and it was so fun. But something funny, we did survive. We happened to graduate at the same time too, the three of us. The other one was in the educational field, the two of us were in the medical field. Something funny, the three of us graduated at the same time. It was in 2023 December. That's when we graduated. Same time. And right now, it's just all about hustling life. Trying to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One thing I desire to do, it's my YouTube channel to grow. I wanna do what they are doing over here. I wanna take it to the other side and do what they are doing over here. That's one thing that I'm praying for. Hope you are watching while I'm taking you through this story of my life. That's one thing I want to do over there, because there are some needy cases that are over there that I want to help to. That's my prayer. I want to grow and invest to do other bigger plans that God, if God allows me, that's my prayer. I'm almost done, you can imagine. They're almost over. I'll open here. If you can imagine right now, it's pitch dark. This Matilde's kitchen has it's really serving the purpose. We get to cook here. Every now and then I usually cook here. Even if it's off camera, you get myself. We all do that with this charcoal stove. After campus, it really got rough on us. It was really rough. You know, the expectation versus the reality. You are from campus and you know, once I'm done, I'll go volunteer at a place and then they'll absorb me. We'll start a little volunteer. You know, with us we go internship for 2 years. After internship, during even the internship, before the internship is over, they usually take, like, let's say a year, then they absorb you in. You write the letter to the HR and ask them, request them to absorb you in. That's what we thought. So we did volunteer. We went ahead and volunteered. Huh? We volunteered, and something funny. Then after 6 months, you know, you say, like, after 6 months, I remember with me, I wrote them a letter and told them, like they give me at least transport for me to come and go. Yeah, they agreed, but some few, I'd say a month later, that's when my mom was diagnosed with sickness. I couldn't continue. I had to drop out and go take care of my mother. I don't know what happened with Matinde's case, but most of the time they don't. It's rare for them to suck you in. Expectation versus reality. It really hit hard. It got rough. I remember we could go call each other and ask each other, how is they going? And Matinde could tell me, it's rough. It's it's really hard. That's what we think. The saying that say the price of the curtain out here is not what you really think it is. That if you know the meaning of the price of the curtains out here ain't what you think it is, that's what it is. This is my final outcome. I'd say they are layered. You see? That's the final outcome. Yeah, like that. I've been looking for an angle. That's the final outcome. They are layered and so soft. I can't even carry them. I wish I had someone to do. You see, it's layered. I would say. This is what you are having for supper. Some beans and chapatis. Hi, baby Myra. And that's Sakumu for us. Say hi.
Hi. We are having supper. Welcome.
Yeah. And that is someone. Ameshiba, she's full. That's Cynthia, and that's our family, another family friend. So we are 2 family friends in the compound right now. Hope your day went well. Mine too went well. I'll say that will be it for today. For the video today. You can see outside it's pitch black. We call it a day. Good night and bye.